Whatever, guys. What is up, guys? This is Trailmakers. I went ahead and started a new game on this. Now, any of you who've been watching my channel for a while know I've played this game before, but the person I used to play with, he is no longer with me, so we can't really play it anymore. So we're just going to hop right in and play this. This is the story mode, Stranded in Space. You build your cars from parts you find all over the map, as you can see. I put a few hours into this game. I really enjoyed playing it, and I was really bummed out when my buddy moved out because we couldn't play it anymore. But we're going to go ahead and play it today. Okay, here we go. Not sure what's going on there. Oh, open the builder. Is it wanting me to build a car? Do I have the stuff for it? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I'll build one real quick. It's centered. Is now. Okay. Hold on. Let's just look at the blueprints and pull out bumper car. Yes. Because I know the bumper car is one we actually have all the parts for.
Dear colleague, if you are hearing this, your cargo vessel has crashed, and you have survived. The corporation will dispatch a rescue ship, but require you to leave the atmosphere of your current planet. Fortunately, your cargo can be repurposed as building blocks. Build a functional spacecraft by salvaging the scattered contents of your cargo. Once you have located a piece of cargo, place it underneath a recovery drone to extract the building block it contains. Please note that not all building blocks will be suitable for the spacecraft, but they can be used for local transportation purposes. Good luck.
Okay, so the ultimate goal is to build a spaceship using parts we find. But we can use most of the parts we find to build land vehicles that we can use temporarily. Alright, so let's go through this painstaking process of trying to move this thing over here using just the bumper car. Okay, we got a power core. That means we can actually add more power to this thing.
This power core is required for your spaceship.
5% complete. That seems a bit much. Okay, so we do have the radar down there at the bottom. I just noticed that. So we do have a radar. Alright, cool. What parts do we have unlocked? Let's take a look. Frame, not a whole lot. Engine, not a whole lot. But we will put a second engine on that. Okay, just because this thing is slow as molasses. That's about it. Okay. That would go just a little bit faster. That's a little better. Going about 10 miles per hour faster than it was. Okay. Okay, we drove too far away from one of them. Let's take a look at the map real quick. What was it? Yeah, tab. Apparently there's one right up here somewhere. Ah, there's one at the top of that hill. Let's go grab it. Alright, what do we got up here? Ooh, it's a big one. It's one of the aerodynamic wedges, which could make us faster. Not sure I have the vehicle for pushing this sort of thing. But it's going downhill, so. More or less just going to let it roll. Oh, come on. Stay up on it. Here we go. Rocket League this shit. Although I kind of suck at that game. The controls in this are worse than the Rocket League. Oh, come on. You gotta be careful it doesn't steer off into water. Okay. There it is. There you go, big boy. Roll, 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 roll. At least now that I'm playing by myself, I ain't gonna worry about him not getting the parts when I get them. Because we figured out that you had to be both near it when you accepted it. in order to get them. Now, granted, it was a lot faster collecting parts with him because we could both like team up and gather parts and then bring them all back and turn them all in. But this will be a little more fun of an experience rather than having to share that. There we go. We got the wedge. Nice. Not sure I could really use it all that much yet. I guess I could add it to add some aerodynamic flare. Reduced air resistance. Right there, and like say right there. And that's about the best I can do. I don't want to put it on the front because this is my bumper car. Okay. That'll help reduce some air resistance. Now that we had a whole lot in the back to begin with. Okie dokie. Okay, here's one. What is this guy? This guy is the headlamp. Sweet. We'll be able to see in the dark. It's gonna hurt. Prepare. Go ahead and go soccer this thing right in there. There's another one. The headlamp. Nice. Okay, now we can put headlights on our vehicles. I know a lot of the good parts aren't on the first island. A good majority of them are not. Here's one. What is this guy? Large hinge. That's good for like rotating good chunks of stuff. Ah, missed. Glad when we get the bigger tires and engines. There it is. Oh, got the large hinge. I think there's a part here too we can snag. Yeah. I think this one's a square too. Makes them kind of interesting to push around. This guy is the underwater propeller. Ooh, okay. That'll be the first thing we need to work towards getting towards boat travel. Alright, you're being a pain in the butt about turning. Alright, let's make an upgrade to the thing here. Let's turn mirror mode on, because that's a new feature they added. Let's go insert, and then hold Alt, and new. Not that big deal. There we go. That's what I was trying to achieve. Alright, that's all I really wanted to do. Add some side hinges there, so that way I can grip it and actually attempt to turn. There we go. Now we're making some progress. Got it. Underwater propeller. Part 1 of making the boat. Okay, there's no more parts nearby, so let's keep driving. I know it'll say there's a part on top, and there's a big round one right over there we can grab. Okay, we're close to 2 parts. It's probably recognizing the one up there too, though. So I remember where a good section of the parts, at least on the first island, are. But aside from that, I don't know where most of them. A medium pontoon, another one of the parts we need to make the first boat. Get back here! Come on, come on. Nailed it. Ah, shit. It about knocked me over. I think it'd be better if we try to push it towards that one. Come on. Grab the damn thing. I'm glad when we have the magnet, too. That makes this job a whole lot easier. It keeps it from rolling off on us. Okay, we gotta be careful because we don't want it rolling in the water. Wait for it, wait for it. Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll, and snagging. There we go. Think I redirected it. Come on. There you go. Roll right in. Roll right in. Oh, you missed it by that much. Really? Okay. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Of course, it has to keep rolling while you're trying to reposition, making it harder to reposition. There we go. So all it took was a little nudge at that point. Okay. Let's keep driving around, see if we can find some more parts. So those parts don't do us a whole lot of good on land, but once we get to water, that'll be mighty useful. Oh, I wanted to run that chicken. Don't think we've gotten another power core yet, so we can't really speed up the vehicle all that much. It says there's 2 parts nearby. I think there's one up there somewhere. There might be one over here we can snag. Build. Let's add those headlights we just got. Should be right here. Alt. There we go. There we go. Now we can see in the dark. There's one. Ooh. On the edge. What is this thing anyway? Ooh, that one's useful. That's a power core. Okay, so we're going to turn off mirror mode for a minute. We're going to insert, insert, and insert, alt turn, right there. Be very careful here. Nope, not too fast, not too fast. Oh, come on. Ah, stop it. Oh shit, no, 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 no. Whew. Be very careful. Oh. I'm about to throw myself off the cliff. Yep. Backspace. And backspace. Okay. Okay, that shit. Backspace. There we go. Okay, or you can just bounce around. Okay, let's try this again. Shit. And off the board, water off the thing it goes. I don't know why I'm making this so hard. I can just do that. Push it off. Wait for it to respawn. No. Ah, shit. Stop. Stop. Too close to the edge. This one's really difficult to get. Alright. Stop. Alright, I have no idea. Insert. 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 Got it. Okay. Now that we got it far enough away where it's safe, let's go ahead and turn around so I don't risk it. You know what? It's already in there. Just leave it in there for now. There's no point in jacking this up. Okay. At least now it'll stay in there. Assuming I can drive through this tunnel like this. Okay. We got a power core. Heck yeah. Alright.
This power core is required for your spaceship.
Alrighty. There we go. Third engine. Now we can go even faster. Heck yeah, we're hitting the 40 mile per hour range. Drive up the hill and see if we can find anything. I already got the one that was sitting on the edge. Okay, here's one. What is this guy? Piston. Okay. This guy's kind of cool because you can make retractable parts on your vehicles. So what we need to do is turn on mirror mode here. And let's take this guy, click insert. Not where I wanted you to go. Actually doing a rotate. Okay, just do another, yeah, another insert. Let's see how high up that is. Alright, should be about, let's see here, insert, let's see here, rotate. Do another rotate. That should knock it off. Oh, there it is. I already got it. You don't have to keep telling me how to do it. There we go. Delete that shit we don't need. Is that another power core you can look in again? Go ahead and roll this guy on down there. Stop. There we go. That'll get it pretty close for us. What are you? Ooh, another power core. Yes, please. Okay, we're going to have to reconfigure the vehicle again. Going to be a longer arm this time. Let's take a look. Okay, build. Scooch over a smidge. Let's do a insert. Alrighty, insert again, this time rotate. Up, left, over. Okay, we need to do another rotate. Down, down. Okay, pull it forward. Let's do 3 inserts. It's not quite high enough. Let's go up a block. Go up 2 blocks. Yeah, and then let's do an insert on these guys. Go. Not up high enough. I do not know. Yep, there it is. Alright, let's take off all this excess bullshit. There we go. Let's slide on down there, preferably without ending my life. Alright, let's slowly back down there. There we go. Clear my vehicle real quick. Okay, there's one. Oh, there's both those power cords right there. Let's snag them both. Okay, turn in this one real quick. And the power core means you can give it more engine power.
This power core is required for your spaceship.
No. Really? Piston. Which is kind of cool to have the piston, because we can do some cool upgrades now. Alright, so first thing I want to do is I want to take the wheels, pop them off, and lower them down by 2 blocks on both sets of tires. Okay. Move these ones out 1 more block. Okay. Let's do an insert. Oh, not like that. Insert. 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 There we go. Add some girth to it. And let's do insert, insert. Nope. Delete one of those. Insert. Insert. Add some girth. Okay. Now let's take this guy and this guy. Do an insert downward. Like that. Okie dokie. I actually want to take this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy, and push them out. 2, 3, 4. Do an insert right here to reconnect them. Just move the headlights back over to the ends here. Alright, we're going to do an insert on these guys and these guys. Okay. Let's do an insert on this guy real quick, add some more power. And now we're going to add some pistons, which I really hope you can do without power cores. Alright, let's do a rotate. Just like that. And we'll do an insert on them. And let's do, copy that upwards 4 times. Okay. And I'm going to select all of these guys and do a configuration. I want it to be opened with, let's do F. Okay. G. And also closed with G. The speed is probably fine. And yes, it needs to be a toggle. Let's actually make that G and T. Okay. There we go. Now it's open. Okay, something I wanted to do with this build is I wanted to give it some more weight in the back to help make up for all of that. Let's do an insert right here. And I also wanted to actually lower the tires down one more block, as difficult as that may be. Okay, let's give that a try. Looks like it's still pretty front heavy, so I don't have weight blocks yet, so let's bring it back in the builder. Why you gotta be like that? Can't see shit like that. Let's do this again. Insert in the back. Let's connect it too. Trying to give it some weight in the back. Balance it out. Too heavy. Front's still really heavy. Yeah, it's still really front heavy. Okay. Why do you keep focusing to the front? I don't care if you're on the front. Do a downward insert. Add a lot of weight. How is it still so front heavy? It doesn't have that much weight in the front. I think a lot of the problem is because the wheels are too close to the center. Let's fix that. Alright, this with this guy needs to go over this way. Let's attach it to the very end, in fact. All the way to right there before the piston. And for these guys, that's about as far back as I'm willing to take it. Oh, something I forgot to fix. I guess with this design we really don't need all that weight in the back either. Why must you keep pointing me to the front? Okay, let's just delete this entire back section here. Let's try that. Okay, so now if I press G, it'll open up. I want to close it, just hit T, and that'll help me grab anything I want to drag into the base. Okay. A little heavy, but she's still going just as fast as she was before for the most part. So, let's start looking for some more parts. It does not do well in those tight spaces like that anymore. This would be a scenario where I wish I had some bigger tires from the front. Ooh, shit. I wasn't focusing. Started driving into the water. I could probably go in here, but what I'm going to do first is I need to save this build. This is going to be our trailer build. So, you can go away. You can go away. Blueprints. Blueprints. How do you save a blueprint? Controls. Do instructions. Don't care. Advanced. Don't care. Alright. Save current structure. Hauler. Oh, caps lock is on. Hauler 1. This will be the first hauler we build. Save. Okay. I'm deleting all previous blueprints because I want to start from scratch here, because Like I said, this is... I did play this game before, so... And I'm wanting to start over, so I started this whole thing over. Thankfully, I already saved that. That would have been really disastrous if I hadn't. A little bit faster. How many freaking blueprints do we have? Goodness. Click, delete. Yes. Click, delete. Click. Okay, these are actually not ones we built. These are the spaceship. Okay, alright, so can I already build this thing, or am I I can build the water one. Cool, so we're actually able to drive in the water now, which is good. Which we might start doing soon. But for now, template vehicles, let's get that bumper car out. And I'm actually going to re-upgrade it here. Insert, insert, insert. And we also need to put headlights on it. Just so we can go through this cave. Okay, rotate. And duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. We have plenty of lights. This thing should probably be able to go pretty fast. We're going to go in here to look at creating power cores. There's one already. What kind is this? A weight block. That could be useful. Especially for that trailer thing that we were using. Let's actually do one minor modification. Insert. Rotate. There we go. Got that back on there so that way I can grab onto it for the most part. Alright, we're going to pull it out here for now. Shit, stop! Okay, stop. Yeah. Alright, let's make sure there's no more in here that we want to pull out. I think there might be one down in this way. Or I might just be crazy. Yeah, it's just that one. Okay, let's go snag it. Which I think is just right over here. Yep. So we can go almost 50 with the bumper car with the new engines. Not too terrible. Not super fast, but not too terrible. How long have we recorded? About 33 minutes? Okay, we're getting ready to wrap this up then. Excuse me. That was rude of me. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, there we go. We're going to do a quick run around, make sure there's no really easy ones to get real fast. That, I think, is just a form of currency in this game that you can get. That one, it's just referring to one on top of that, which we can't get to till we get some sort of flight. This is definitely the better way of getting around speed-wise. Not seeing any more nearby. We may have gotten most of the ones on the first island already. Which wouldn't be too much of a surprise, since there wasn't a whole lot to begin with. So I know there's one on top of that, but I want to make sure, double sure there's no more around that we just haven't detected. Interesting. We can also check the map as well. Altitude 926. Okay, this one is pretty low down, so It says there's 2 over here. I think there's 2? No, it looks like there might just be 1. Altitude really high. Altitude really high. Really high. Really high. Ooh, that one's pretty easy to get to. Let's go get that one. I didn't realize it said the altitude on it. Hey, going downhill, we managed to hit 50. Okay, so where was that at? The one I saw? That way. So it says it's the altitude of 30, which is pretty low, to be honest. So it's probably about the height I'm at now, maybe even lower. Okay, let's take a look again. So it's over this way, I think. That's it. No, that says 1,000. So this one actually might be on top of the hill. It says it's up here directly in front of me. Maybe? Oh shit. Did not mean to drive off. Yeah, that was suicide. Okay. Well, it says it's up here. Oh, I drove past it. Maybe it's underground? It says it's right here at an altitude of 30, so yeah, it's got to be below me. Alright, let's go back down. Because I want to try to get all the ones on this first island first, before we wrap it up. Okay, that ain't thank God. Alright, maybe there's a way underneath over here. Yep, there it is. Aha, I sees you. What is this? Ooh, it's just a building block, which is good. So that's a 1x2. Nice. That would actually be pretty useful, sir, for some of my builds. Slow it down. Rotate, 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 rotate. There we go. There's a place we can turn it in right there. I'm going to double check the island, make sure there's no more on it before we wrap up this episode, but I think we've got the majority of them.
This block is a crucial part of your spaceship.
Cool. Alright, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 100, which is just above that thingy-mabobber. Okay, so yeah, that's all of the salvage pieces on the first island. So, all 11 in the first day. Which is pretty good. I'd say we did pretty good for the first episode. We managed to get all the salvage pieces so far, and what we've managed to get, new building block, a new propeller for water travel, a new tire. Well, no, we didn't. We got a new hinge and a new piston. We got the wedge block, and we got the headlamps. So we're doing pretty good. We've already managed to get the first new type of vehicle, which is the basic boat. So, which I think to finish off this episode, I'll just show you what that looks like, guys. In case any of you who are watching this have not seen it. Which I'm not sure where we're going to go next. I'm not sure what would be a sensible next direction. Probably out here where that next billow of smoke is, where the island's just kind of flush with the water mass. But right here is a good spot to hop in the water, so if we back up, don't get in the water yet. If we back up, we go to blueprints, and we pull this guy out. Yes, delete the existing. Pull the whole thing out of the ground. Delete the whole damn thing and try that again. Why on earth are you building this in the ground? There we go. now we can drive in water. Sweet, huh guys? Eventually we'll get stuff to go underwater, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, and it's not going to be super fast off the get-go. This thing only has 3 power cores added to it right now, so we can add a 4th power core with no issue. Where do I put these bubbles? I don't know. Throw through them though. I think it's just for aesthetic effect or something. But I think our next logical decision to make would be to be going over this island. So we're going to stop right here and leave it for the next episode. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell down below to let you know when I upload videos to YouTube. Also, be sure to leave a comment down below if there's anything you guys want to see in the future. But that's going to have to do it for me, guys. So I will see all of your beautiful faces in the next video. Bye, guys.